So the rules are, we have our 5 goals, or our priorities, four sticky notes all together, apply them wherever you want, and let's kind of see where we're at. And if we want to have a conversation afterwards, you know, do we want to change any of these priorities? We can. I don't anticipate we'll do that, but like, I'm totally open to it if, you know, if we have 0 on one and you guys want to do that.
Oh, we're getting in line now.
Well, the winner is a thriving community, infrastructure, and education, and a safe and open community received 1 vote.
I just feel like that's part of number 2.
2 and 4, right? I feel like 3 is kind of a little bit of 2 and a little bit of 4.
It's worth, while some may have several lanes that they could be a part of, merge into, a safe and open community also embraces that public safety aspect, the focus on public safety. I would lump in the potential for body cameras to go inside of that particular one. It's about emergency management and emergency preparedness. In my opinion, and I would submit that those are worthwhile endeavors under safe and open community that are worth consideration as its own.
Trash buckets instead of bags, when to expect proposal?
Pay-as-you-throw, the current trash service that we have is the most affordable trash service that you can get. A lot of the haulers want to go to a system where they don't have to get out of the truck, and they want to go down to 1 truck, 1 driver. It saves them costs, saves us costs. It's the ratepayers that bear the burden of any of those changes that we would potentially do. Today, a North Attleboro resident will pay the $250 annually, and then you'll buy the bags. You'll get a 96-gallon toter for your recycling, but you'll put your bags out. So with that, if we were to take that 120 and then add it to the 250 that we're already collecting, you're looking at, what, 370 at the, so that was kind of our price point where we thought we would try to, like, enter into the market to try to keep costs at where they are. That would be very, very hard to hold. That's where we're at. We're looking at it. I think the change, whatever it will not be this year, but a year from July, so in July of 23.
I personally am not in favor of spending any money on the Lestage property. Considering the condition it's in, considering the fact that we had to rip the bond down, considering the amount of money it would take to fix it, I personally would like to see us consider taking the upper money and raising the property and developing it to add to the ball fields, maybe build a concession stand, maybe put in some walking trails. But I personally would never vote for fixing the Lestage property.
Maybe there's a way to leverage the amount of land that's there to accomplish more than one thing.
All I've ever wanted from the stage, and it's been like a sticking point for me since I got onto the Board of Selectmen, is that we have a plan. Are we going to fix it? Are we going to raise it? Are we going to, you know what I mean? Like, what are we going to do with it? Because the status quo is bad. The status quo is it's going to fall apart, just like the barn did.
So we have our list of kind of priorities from last time. If it's in progress, we're assuming that it's prioritized. If it's at risk or doesn't have a status, then feel free to put it back on the board so that we can prioritize it.
My one add would be what I already said, is just reviewing the charter in full and then coming back with any proposed changes that we can move forward.
I know this is with the schools in the town, but the bleachers at Dupree Field, we need to get those done. And I want whatever role the council can play in that. I want us to do it.
Like a welcome pack, welcome kit for new businesses, new residents, and as well as current residents and current businesses. Something that, I know we're looking at doing this on the website as well, but just easy access to everything you need to know when you come here as a resident or a business in North Attleboro.
Personally, we're spending a lot of time and focus on the fields and sports and athletics and the facilities, and I would like to hear more when we do the budget on the special ed department and where our funding are, what our priorities are. Can't imagine they're fully funded and thumbs up, so I'd like to hear more about that.
I will, if you have other ideas, shout them out. We'll take some screenshots of this. We'll go back and, consolidate them, add them to this list, come back next meeting or the meeting after with a breakdown. Share that with everybody. Again, I appreciate everybody's participation and good dialogue, and it's kind of fun. We don't usually get to talk about 50 different topics in the same night, and kind of have a conversation about it. So
Cool.
I thought it was good.